Though I may not know what'll happen, I know where my heart will go. Good day, people, and welcome to the 8th. That's right. We've been we've been going so far and so fast. We've now reached Mario Kart 8. Evidently, Mario Kart 8. But like, you'll see. I'll give you 3 seconds to accommodate for the following image. That hold on. There we go. I'll give you 3 seconds to accommodate for the following image. 3, 2, 1, boom. Yeah, Mario Kart 8, you know? Mario Kart 8! Like, the real Mario Kart 8. As with the last stream with Mario Kart 7, once we get the pipe frame, it's over. I swap over to the pipe frame, but it's still a default kart. I don't understand why it was so hecking loud. On loud, I mean. So, oh wait. First off, we have a detailed view on our stuff now. And that's basically it. Let's take the controllers for a test. Because if I'm not mistaken, Solar Race. Here we go. Some people just left at the side of Wii U Mario Kart 8 that has nothing in it. Evidently, you can customize for motion controls or no motion controls. And because this was version 1 of Mario Kart 8, you have no map on the top screen, which is funny. You can also yoink and play the game on a tiny screen, even though it's absolutely not the most ideal. Over at this game, we now have anti-gravity, or anti-gravity, I don't know how you say it. Of course, we also have HD visuals. This is the first game in Mario Kart history rendered at 1080p. Gliding and it's basically everything you're used to seeing in Mario Kart is here. But now we have a horn button. A dedicated horn button for the first time. For the first time, we have a dedicated horn button since Mario Kart Super Circuit. Imagine that. Imagine that we had to wait a whole ass 5 games before we had a horn button again. It is very fun to spam, by the way. It is very entertaining to spam. Okay, let's see how the motion controls hold up. Because I'm using the Wii U gamepad, I'm gonna swap over to the Wii U Pro Controller very shortly. Okay, Wii U, I see how it is. Oh, it's like driving with it's like driving with the wheel of a truck. Only two tiers of mini turbo. But the biggest thing now is anti-gravity. And if you're not noticing the thing, Our perspective remains the same, but it's the world that starts to rotate around us. And I'm sorry to say this. This is mostly inconsequential, but it is really, really cool for, you know, designing courses that are memorable, in my opinion. And no better place for that than Mario Stadium, I think it's called. Yeah, it's Mario Stadium. We have bikes back in the equation. They don't function as they did in Mario Kart Wii. So long gone are the days where bikes could do wheelies and such. Instead, wheelies are now the bike's natural mini turbo. Like when you perform a mini turbo, now the bike rises up and maintains its speed for a little while, but there's no way to do the wheelie anymore. We'll just stick with the traditionals. Wait, what was I doing? I was going into time trials again? God damn it. I'm gonna do one cup with the Wii U gamepad, and then we're gonna swap over to the Wii U Pro controller because goddamn. Incoming comment from #1 Mario Kart 8 player. This game looks phenomenal. Even after all these years, Mario Kart 8 is still a very good looking game. Okay, this is new. This is very new. Oh, it's loading! Oh, it took its while to load. Sorry for that. Unique to Mario Kart 8, and this is the biggest change. Only one item slot, and that item slot is persistent. Items like triple shells are now equipped automatically, while items like green shells and bananas are held into your hand. Activating them does not delete them from your slot, and this is a permanent inclusion. Games in the future will feature this exact same form for item holding. Of course I know about fire hopping. What do you think of me as? What do you take me for? Anti-gravity also brings in another little core mechanic that is not discussed in the offense. Which is bumping into other drivers, and bumping into other racers gives you a little bit of a speed boost. Ow. I'm gonna put the map on the Wii U gamepad. I have a sizable lead though, so I don't have to worry about it. Not gaining the advantage. But see, now, holding an item becomes a strategic decision. Do you hold off to your item and risk of getting something that is bad? Because the roulette itself now has the coin, aptly timed, honestly. Hello, Mario. New models, new poses, new animations, and new voices too. Unlike in Mario Kart 7, and Mario Kart DS, and Mario Kart Wii, that all used elements from the last Mario Kart, 8 decides to just go all in with the new stuff. There we go. Now you're loading. underwater racing has also been integrated back into Mario Kart 8. And now, there's also elements that you can bump into while in anti-gravity to increase your speed. Woo! Though we're not at the point where any bump off-road will lead you to use to perform tricks. Tricks are still reserved for ramps. I like how jovial Mario sounds in this game. Because we're on different hardware too, Mario Kart 8 definitely sells you on the idea that Mario Kart is this bombastic party. Oh wait, you can see the items of everyone else on the Wii U gamepad. I forgot about that. So for example, up to a couple of frames ago, Rosalina had a star. That's right, Rosalina's in this track. I'm too good at this game. Oh no. Martin! Good to see you, buddy! Lemmy! How can I forget that these bozos were in the game too? These bozos. But yeah, this was the game that introduced the Koopalings as playable characters for the series. A first and second to last. Damn. For fun. As you can tell, aside from the little updates, course design in Mario Kart 8 is following the same rules that course design is following rules close to its core mechanics. Oh, that was a new item that we saw over there, the Super Horn. The first countermeasure, aside from mushroom boosting, to blue shells in the entire franchise. It's going to become a very important item now. By the way, I'm only using fire boosting because, fire hopping because I remembered that I could use fire hopping. Aside from that, we also have the boomerang flower, a flower that you, an item that you throw forward or back a number of times, except if your item slot becomes replaced by it. And the coin is back at being on the item slot. Something that elevates the risk and reward, because now you can get an item. The item could be something useful to defend yourself, like the Super Horn, or it could be a coin that you could be using immediately. And getting coins is not the worst thing, because every coin gives you a small speed boost. I'm gonna wait until we're at some more games inside the marathon to talk about my thoughts specifically on anti-gravity. But for now, it is very, 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 very neat. Naxxus, I see you in chat. Howdy. I was a little bit busy behind the wheel. How have you been? This is Mario Kart 8. The original Mario Kart 8. I do have my doubts because, oh, thank you for the follow! Hope you stay around. This is lap 8 of our Mario Kart Marathon. I really forgot that, I didn't forget that the Koopalings were introduced in this game, but god damn it, are we talking about superfluous characters? Goodbye, Bouse. Because Mario Kart 8 doesn't really have a Mario game that accompanies it, like for example 3D Land to Mario 3D Land and Donkey Kong Country Returns for Mario Kart 7, or can I do it? I totally can do it. Wait, where am I? Oh! I'm not that bad. Peripheral vision, help me! Ah! I thought I had something on my hand. No! Get back here. Oh, damn. I really want to go back to the Wii U game, to the Wii U Pro Controller. Maybe Luigi's ahead. Uh-oh. I gotta take it now. Off to... Oh, that's right! The piranha plant is... Son of a whoever's son you are. Lemmy Koopa. Get back here. Oh, you little prick. Of course, mechanically, this Mario Kart still uses everything from Mario Kart, so... Lemmy! Why did I get a green shell in 5th place? Anyway, die! Damn it. Woohoo! Okay, I'm in 4th. I need something good. Okay, yeah. One more for good measure. I do have Mario Kart 8. I don't have the 8 Deluxe because I don't have. I have the Wii U. Well, you're in luck. You'll be seeing both in the marathon. This Mario Kart is frankly odd with its decision to not include a real awards ceremony. Because what we get instead is just it's just a reel. Hold on. There we go. Instead we get a highlight reel. Which is a first and also almost last. But yeah. You have unlocked the Flower Cup and a new character and a new stamp. Incredible. Look at all the stuff that we're getting. Mario Kart 8 surely is packed with content. Amazing. We're sticking to Mario. I was worried for a minute, but it's using the American names. We did it! We did it! Okay, let me explain for a little bit. as I go and look for the Pro Controller, because God knows I don't want to be using a Wii U gamepad to play this game. Slash, respectfully, the gamepad makes my hands cramp. So no, I don't want to be using the gamepad for longer than 5 minutes at a time. And my Pro Controller doesn't have battery in it. Time to use the USB ports of the Wii U because god damn it, that's what they were good for! Where is this thing? Where's my old capture card? It's not in there? Welcome to me scrambling through the entire place to find the wires. I found the wire. Joker, stop hoarding the cable! Let the cable go, Joker. Come on. Ah! Let go, you phantom thief! Let go! Ah, thank you. Ugh! I found the cable. What an adventure. Let's steal it back from Joker Persona 5. Such is the kinds of things that happen inside this house. Never think that we don't have fun over here. Because we do. There we go, USB in. Controller now charged. And now I can play the game. Except I can't because I have to go back to the title screen and change the controller that is assigned to player 1. Because that's how it used to be, and that's how it still is. A little bit of an annoyance, honestly. But here we go again. Isn't it weird seeing this screen with so little content contrasted to 8 Deluxe's booster course pass? To me, it's a little bit unsettling. Welcome, Kay. Also, splash screen when this game loads up is just beautifully seamless. I know, it's very artistic. I like Mario Kart 8's UI design. Oh, don't worry, it's doing that. Don't worry, it's doing that. It's loading off of the USB stick. Because we're dealing with new controllers that have multiple triggers, something that didn't happen before as a standard. Now, if you use ZL or ZR, well, both buttons function for the same exact purpose as the analogs, as their analog button. So, for example, L is used for items, and R is used for drifts and tricks, and so are ZL and ZR. Fuck! No, get back here! Oh! I'm sicko mode! I'm super sicko mode! The set buttons are welcome for my small hands. I love using the set buttons instead of the L and R triggers. Which, they're not triggers, they're bumpers. They're bumpers. They're bumper buttons. At least on the gamepad. I can't use the gamepad. That's why I stopped over for the Pro Controller. Because the gamepad makes my hands cramp. And then it hurts. Like, it hurts really bad. Ah! It's been a while since the controller had rumble, too. We had rumble in Mario Kart Wii, and before that we had rumble in Mario Kart Double Dash. Mario Kart DS could have had rumble, but it doesn't have rumble support. Despite the fact that the DS does have a rumble pack accessory that you can use. Mario Kart DS does not have rumble support. Here we go! Clank! I have small hands, so the Z buttons are perfectly where my index fingers rest. Nice. Off to the next race. Something that I really love about Mario Kart 8, and this is something that will permeate for the rest of the franchise, is the world building. The world building of Mario Kart 8 is among the best that we've seen in the series since Double Dash. Also, it's hard to believe 8 was supported for how many years? Well, if you isolate it to 8 was supported for 3 years. And then it was 8 Deluxe's turn, which lasted for a whopping 11... which extended 8's life cycle to 11 years! But we're not talking about 8 Deluxe, we're talking about 8. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. But 8's explosive success led to DX. I'll get there when we get there. For now, it's Mario Kart 8. I'm gonna let that hit me. I don't really mind if I get hit with it. Okay, now I mind! Now I actually mind! Now I actually mind! Now I'm mad! Now I'm mad! Now I'm pissed! Now I'm pissed! This game has support for all controllers up to this point, except for the GameCube controller. The GameCube controller is not supported even if you have the adapter. Making this game only one controller higher in terms of support contrasted to Mario Kart Wii. Considering that Mario Kart Wii had support for the Wii Remote and Nunchuck, the Wii Classic Controller, or Classic Controller Pro, and the GameCube controller via the ports at the top. Where do you think you're going? Why do you have the pipe frame? Why do you have the pipe frame and I don't? Get your hands off of my pipe frame. Give me back my pipe frame. In case you're not noticing, there's marks of every single person who's been drifting in the game. Marks that are permanent on the track. Which... these are nice details to have, really. Well, that's a stupid red shell. I guess we're not there yet in terms of red shell efficiency. I've been teasing red shell efficiency for the entire marathon at this point. What is going on? Red shells are not pulling their weight, man. But yeah, no, the theming of Mario Kart 8 is phenomenal. The world building is phenomenal. Most of the stages, and I mean not the stages themselves, but the theming of the brands of Mario Kart 8. Ow! That's the Piranha Plant in a pot! One of the new items of Mario Kart 8 that allows you to get a small boost of speed. Also see you, Lemmy. At will! I can catch up with my mad driving skills. I don't need the mushroom. Get out of this place, Lemmy! There we go. I still use the mushroom. Something that you might not know is that the Wii U Pro controller does not have motion controls. What the hell, Baby Peach? What the hell? Why did I get a coin in second place? Ow, ow. I'm crashing into everything. Well, it would be very much a shame if you decided to use that green shell. Actually, I have an idea. It's a very vile idea, but an idea nonetheless. Wait, did I not grab an item? Oh no, the old habits of having 2 item slots are attacking back. But I'm managing quite well with just a single item. They could add this as a mode back to Mario Kart. Like, how would you strategize? Would you change your items at every single item box? Would you instead trade back? Oh, I'm releasing it early. Woo! Holy fuck, I almost got squashed! And thus, Yup never knew how Mario got unscathed from those hammer swings. But it's fine. We don't ask those questions here. Races are also not showing your times anymore. This is by design, which is very weird, but you know what? Whatever. Is that support? Oh, we're already in the final race! Final race! Something that Mario Kart 8 does that Mario Kart 7 couldn't do as much. Deliver us with alternate variants on the same track. Depending on where we're at right now. Oh my god! Goodbye, sucker. Oh, wow. Like here, you can hear the Shy Guys working in the background. This is what I mean when I tell you that it has a lot of ambience. And the world building of this game is immaculate. Because it is. Bye-bye! I'm gonna stick with one of the mushrooms. I have a very unfunny idea for next week. Don't worry, I won't explain the joke just yet. Uh-oh. Ow. 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 Was there always a shortcut in there? That might have been my first time seeing that shortcut. Really? That might have been my first time seeing that shortcut ever. I know I try not to use many tricks. Goodbye! I was prepared for that one. So there's still the skillful method of avoiding a blue shell, as well as the more normal-ish method of using a super horn now. See, there's ways of avoiding those pesky things for everyone out there. Ranks in Mario Kart have been extremely superfluous, and even now they are. 8 introduces the ranking system based on your placing, and exclusively on your placing. You could perform like ass. Like literal ass. But as long as you gain the first place in all races, you secure yourself a 3-star. Which makes farming for 3 stars the easiest it's ever been in Mario Kart history. Because we're not dealing with whatever little trinkets and little details and bloopers and magoobers Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart Super Circuit was dealing with its ranking system. Wii, or Wii's, or DS's, this game is extremely straightforward. Finish every race in first place, you get 3 stars. It's as easy as that. We get Wendy. Amazing. Flame Rider. Nah, back to standard. And into the Star Cup. We've seen a gradual increase in difficulty in Mario Kart 8. Is it gonna do the thing again? Are you gonna do the thing again? This is the last announcement. Oh, he didn't do the thing! This is the final announcement for Boomerang Bros International Airlines. Thematic world building. It's really, really good in this game. Ow. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 ba-dum. Ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. I always thought it was just me that was not hearing anything in that glider ramp section. I want to be frank, because being Yop is a little bit not enticing. Excuse? What the heck was that? I think that the Star Cup tracks are some of the most popular tracks that Mario Kart 8 has to offer. The final boarding call for Boomerang Bros International Airlines. A little bit of world building, as I said it before. A little bit of world building. I'm very relaxed playing this game, by the way. It's starting to show. It really is starting to show. Oh, baby! Finally! I'm awake now! I'm awake! Before I was... But then, Dolphin Shoals kicks in. And I'm awake! I'm awake! I'm awake, people! One, two, three, four! Well, that's also a thing that Mario Kart 8 uses. There we go! Oh, god damn it. And now, presenting and now the path that I usually take, which is this one. God, I love this track. It is so good! I like Dolphin Shoals a lot. It might be one of my favorite tracks from Mario Kart 8. And I don't say that about any track in Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 7 introduced segmented tracks, which we're 10 courses in and we have seen not a single segmented track. I say segmented track, but section track is the correct name. Section tracks. Tracks that are sliced down into sections rather than one single fell swoop. I think we have a while until we see the principle of a section track be stepped into full motion. Wow, these red shells are not intelligent yet. Oh! Thank you for the clip, K. You get a lot of spoilers for the unlockable characters. Like, at the very least, Mario Kart 7 didn't care. No, like, at the very least, Mario Kart 7 cared a little bit. Oh, come on! I wanted to time it! Okay, no, I want to change my loadout. I guess this is my first time paying attention to the extra detail that on certain sections of the track, you'll get screen adornments. Goodbye. Oh, damn it. I heard a fire flower. Okay, we're saying, well, take a look at this. We're entering this little pavilion, and now there's... There we go. These UI enhancements on the synthesizer, I would say? Uh-oh. And there we go. We're blazing through Mario Kart 8. Perhaps we might even be able to show... No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I have shorter time than yesterday, even. Mount Wario! It is not a stage, it is an order. And Wario will like it! Pure of heart, dumb of ass! The best way to measure how a Mario Kart game plays is by, well... is by picking the main character, or the most stable character. You pick Mount Wario! Wario, damn! Wow, that was an almost perfect loop. Ow. Too bad this section is gonna get shorted. Into the final section we go! Fuck! Shit. Get back here! Did I at least get anyone? I got no one. I had to try it. Clutch, 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 clutch. Oh, god damn it. Ah. I tried it. It's fine. Star rankings are superfluous after all. Because they are very superfluous. I'm gonna need something to drink. That Wario left me raspy, oh my god. Okay. Here we are. So, What do you all think of Mario Kart 8? The base game! The 2013 release Mario Kart 8! You have unlocked a special cup, and a new character, and a new vehicle part. Interesting. Vehicle parts that you unlock are random. Look at all the nothing burger characters we have. We have every single normal character, and then we have the Koopalinks. I'm sorry for the Koopalink fans, but wow, are the Koopalinks nothing burger characters. Alright, time to go to the Special Cup, and thus ending the 16 Nitro courses that Mario Kart 8 delivers to us. All things considered, not a bad selection of tracks. Some of them play with its thematic feelings better than the others, like for example Cloud Top Cruise over here plays with the anti-gravity a little bit better than other tracks before. But I'll talk about it a little bit later. For now we need to race. Okay, a good defense item. Clouds of Cruise is a fantastic track, by the way. And I mean it in a design perspective. A beanstalk park with with actual drivable clouds that ends in a battleship and into an actual thunderstorm. As someone who loves planes and loves it when the planes actually course through thunderous clouds, this calls to me. I'm not exactly a fan of the rock part of this track. And if you're not seeing the track itself, it might seem as if you're not even going through anti-gravity. Now that we are here, how do you see it? Is it anti-gravity? Anti-gravity? Multiplayer? Multiplayer? Quirky? Quirky? Okay, now I want a new item. I might have thrown. Fingers crossed that I actually don't. Ooh! I don't see anyone. Okay, I get a banana. I'm a banana boy! Oh, oh. I managed to take a peek at the gamepad and oh my god. The lead that I had was absurd. Welcome to Bone Dry Dunes, where your dunes will be bone dry as the track itself. Wow, I have nothing else to say about Bone Dry Dunes. These dunes are fucking dry, I tell you that. I have a particularly interesting this decision for whenever we get into 8 Deluxe in the marathon. Don't worry, 8 Deluxe is accounted for in the marathon. It'll also be a single player showcase, so no online racing, much like every other Mario Kart game that we've played in the marathon. However, because I never intended to play 8 DLC courses in the marathon, Okay, how the hell are you supposed to reach that height? Get fucked over, Peach. Give me coins. Give me C. Give me Gino. Give me cookies. I never take this path. Is this how you're supposed to reach this ramp? No, it doesn't give you enough height to get it. So genuine question, how are you supposed to reach that ramp? Okay, the advantageous side of using coins is that you're always increasing your speed. You're always going a little bit faster. This is why removing coins for online multiplayer doesn't strike me as an intelligent choice. Well, frankly, because it ruins the design of balance. Okay, no, seriously, I have no idea how you're supposed to reach that ramp. 11 years! 11 years afterwards, and I still don't know how to reach that little bridge. That isn't in 200cc. I still don't know how to reach it. I'm gonna be completely real with you. We made a right call making a track of Bowser's castle, if you will, that has these swinging pendulums and fire bars and a giant Bowser. We did not need to use that same idea in many games in a row. But god damn it, this music is absolute fire. Do not I make the puns at this place. Wario, get back here. Slipstreaming. You forget that it's in every Mario Kart game since it returns in Mario Kart DS. And with an actual purpose in every other game since. Ah! Okay, but at least that one's not aiming for me. Oh, heads up, we have an ad! We have ads incoming. Oh no! For Mario Kart 8, since you only had one item slot, falling off a track doesn't remove your item, because it would leave you at a disadvantageous position. So, Lakitu picking you up back in the track has a little more usefulness now. Okay. Woohoo! Oh. Wow! What? What hit me? What hit me? What did... Oh my god, I had no idea what hit me. No, Peach! Damn it. I'm gonna destroy everything in Rainbow Road. I keep forgetting. Next race. Whew. Evidently the last place of our journey, of our long journey, awaits at the Rainbow Road, and I have mixed feelings about this track. Why did it happen again? The Rainbow Space Station, yeah. This theme is banging, though. I missed. It's not a bad track, is what I'm trying to say, but it is a little bit weak. Oh. Ah! What? Hello? 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 I fucking flopped it. Oh no. I need to lock in. I need to lock in. I'm at the back of a half. I'm at the back of a pack. But right now I need to attack. It's cohesive enough, but I'm not exactly looking forward to just play this Rainbow Road. There we go. I didn't cut any corners, but now I'm very, very close to the path. Wario! Bye-bye! I think the reason why I don't really like this Rainbow Road in particular might have to do with the stylish direction of Mario Kart 8, because lighting-wise, it's beautiful, visually-wise, it's really beautiful, but then you think about the track itself, and the rainbow doesn't really glimmer. It's like muted, which I don't think I want for a Rainbow Road. But this section right here, this section is very colorful, but as you go in deep into the track, it becomes dimmer. Who decided that? Anyway, we're done with the Nitro tracks. The Nitro tracks have been done! Yay! But unfortunately, I don't want to see a reel. I don't want to see a reel. I just want to go into the rewards ceremony. Which I kind of want to know whose decision was it to not include an awards ceremony. Oh boy! Wonderful! Alright, onto the retro tracks. And I can finally talk about this little aspect of Mario Kart 8 in particular. Up until this point, we had retro tracks that were absolutely uneventful, DS. Retro tracks that were precisely ported for the worst, Wii. and retro tracks that integrated the new mechanics with the new aesthetic, 7. But now, we're at a point where retro tracks could be confused as part of a main course. And what better way to start it with a very simplistic track? A track that is beloved by many and hated by many more. And the people who hate this track are fucking boring. You do not know how easy you'd have it if you had the life on the fields. Also known as cows! If you didn't know better, if you didn't even have Mario Kart Wii, you would be inclined to think that you've got to be serious. I'm fucking talking over here! You would be inclined to think that this is a Mario Kart 8 track, not a Mario Kart Wii track, because of a visual fidelity. This is not a Wii track. Okay, whatever. Behold, the Crazy 8. The item of this game that is essentially just a lucky 7 with a coin. That's what the Crazy 8 is. Are you feeling my joke yet? You'll feel my joke in a little bit. Oh! Ooh. Ah! Sorry, cow. Alright, super horn time. I haven't used a single super horn to defuse a blue shell. If there's ever a Lego set where you can build up your own spiny blue shell, your own spiny shell, I want the reference inside the shell itself to be a little recreation of a circuit that you then have to identify which circuit it's gonna be. That would be very neat. Oh my god, I just fell in love with the idea myself. Okay, let's continue. Like I said, because all of the new music is big band recreations of a soundtrack, you would be amiss to think of these tracks as retro tracks, because does this look like it's a GBA track to you? Terrain, elevation, these curves, the tires placed on the tracks, the little details. It looks like a cozy track that is just on some place in Mario's world. It doesn't scream GBA track to me, and I have played all of them up to this point. So seeing these tracks, and I think this is the biggest strength of Mario Kart 8. Seeing all these tracks repurposed and reconsidered. It gives them a fresh identity. It gives them a fresh, You've got to be kidding me. Good day, boss. How are you doing? We're playing on lap 8 of our Mario Kart Marathon. No! Wow. Is it off work? Well, we're Mario Karting. We already went through every single Nitro track. So now it's time for the retro courses. And Peach, you bitch! I will not be bested by Morton Koopa Jr. Okay, maybe I will. Yeah, maybe I will. Oh my god, now I have to beat Peach. It is canon Mario does not love Peach. Oh my god, another one? Really? Media literacy and reading comprehension are dying skills in this day and age. The year is 2025 and people are the most ignorant they've ever been. Also known as learn how to read. Me and insert my wife's name are good friends. This does not detract me and my wife from being me and my wife! Just so you know. Being in a relationship with someone you like does not suddenly erase the friendship. Why can't people understand that? Once again, thank you for that profound insight. I consider my wife to be one of my two best friends. Oh, that's right. The Piranha Plant will lunge over to attack, and will also lunge over to attain any items on the board, on the race. I mean, why did I say board? Anyway. Anyway, contrasted to the point that I was saying before, the biggest strength, and this is true, this is not even a Mario Kart DS track anymore. It resembles a Mario Kart DS track, but it's completely thought from the ground up. But I have an example that is far better in my eyes. Ow. Aha. I don't worry. I worry. I worry. There we go! Yes! This game really is not concerned over who they're spoiling as playable characters. Look! Benjamin Franklin is one of the unlockable characters. And this is no means to insult. No means to insult. Do not take this as an insult. Toad's Turnpike, this is not an N64 track. Like, what the hell is this? Yeah. You're joking! What is with my hubris today? Ow. I got smacked off the, I got smacked off the side. Oh, you're not gonna like what I have to say about Mario Kart 64, boss. It is definitely a game of its era. And just for good measure. Oh no, I feel a rant coming. No, honestly, the rant itself is that the game is fine. It had nothing to prove because it was the first 3D Mario Kart game, but it's extremely rough around the edges. Like, if you play it now, it's definitely a game of its era. And it shows its age. And it has aged. Much like you, much like me, it has definitely aged. But a bad game it is not. Double Dash? Hold the fuck up! Is that self-referencing propaganda inside your own game? Why did I not remember this? If I could slow down right now, I would, to showcase that behind this pause menu is a Mario Kart 8 boss inside Mario Kart 8. Because logic dictates that inside your own game, you also have to promote your own game. What is this, Sonic Racing Crossworlds? Much love to Sonic Racing Crossworlds, by the way. A fantastic game. I wish I could get it. At some point, I will get it. I'll also get it at some point, but again, that was a fucking self-referencing Mario Kart 8 truck inside Mario Kart 8. So does that mean Mario Kart 8 exists within Mario Kart 8's world? Like, why would they be promoting Mario Kart 8 unless it was... See, there it is! The Mario Kart 8 truck self-promoting Mario Kart 8 inside Mario Kart 8's world because Mario Kart 8 is canon within Mario Kart 8. Talk about fucked up. And I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. Yeah, I don't want to watch the highlight reel. Get me straight into the get me straight into the next race. Chop chop. You have unlocked the Banana Cup. You have unlocked a new character. You have unlocked new vehicle parts. Kingdom Hearts fan in chat, you called? Oh boy, who are we gonna get? Wow. Fucking incredible. Yay! Woo! Alright, on to the next courses. Once we're at the Leaf Cup, I will say what I want to say about the track design in Mario Kart 8. But I'll hold on to that. For now, we just have to look at mid. Oh my god, you are so mid! This track is so mid! It was mid back then, it is mid there! How do you make a track worse, I ask? At the very least, Double Dash's entire chaotic scene made for a very entertaining track. And you hit it once. Nope, not even once. Like, this track, it's pretty. It's pretty. Do not get me wrong, it is pretty. It is definitely pretty. It is a pretty track. It is very pretty to look at. Holy shit, it's mid. It is so mid. It doesn't have to do with the fact that it's from Double Dash, because Double Dash is a very decent game. It has to do with the fact that the track itself is fucking boring. There's nothing happening in this track. Fact is, there's less things happening in the track. Because before you had the tornado, you had the dunes, you had way more pokies than you have in here. And now you have an oasis. So this is a beautiful track. It's basically pretty mid, yeah. Not even Tricks can save this track. Holy shit, it's so mid! Oh, I keep mistiming my button presses. Gotcha! The world has never seen so much Mario in Mario Kart. But when I decided to do the Mario Kart Spectacular Marathon, and last week will be the finale. Holy shit, are you all excited for the finale of the Mario Kart Spectacular Marathon? I'm surely very excited about it because I've been holding off to playing Mario Kart World. I want to go back to it. No, I'll wait. I'll wait to say what I wanted to say. Here's an example of a track I am baffled. Baffled that they redesigned it like this. Baffled! This is not a Super NES track. This track is not from Super. This track is not from Super. I'm not allowed to talk about any Mario Kart game from the future while we're playing the Mario Kart games from the past. It is a self-imposed rule that allows me to objectively view the game that we're looking at now without imposing any bias on the games whose opinions I might have that are better or worse. Yes. We do have one game where I have a worse opinion on. And no, it is not the one you're thinking of. But god damn it, this is a Mario Kart 8 track. And it's what I said when we were playing Mario Circuit from the GBA. This is not a Mario Kart 8 track. This is a Mario Kart 8 track. It's not a Super track. This track is from Mario Kart 8. You contrast this to the SNES original, and like, no, this is the forte of Mario Kart 8's track design. The fact that it integrates its retro selection so seamlessly that it seems like it's part of the same universe, it's part of the same world. Like, these are places that I could see from Mario Kart 8's tracks themselves. And that's a strength that I really believe Mario Kart 8 pioneers in. Definitely. God damn it, we've been playing Mario Kart 8 for 13 years. Holy shite. You can tell which tracks were revived from a GBA or SNES games. It really shows how they were made. It's not just them! Look at Royal Raceway. Like, at what point? It has been that long already? Sorry, I meant to say 11 years. Doesn't make me feel less old. Well, you're not getting younger, neither am I. Okay, I'm back to having a sizable lead, and I hope it stays that fucking way. Okay, something that has been bugging me I think Mario Kart 8 runs at a non-stable 60 frames per second. That phase when 10 years ago was only a couple of console generations back. Hey, language. What fucking language should I watch for? Mine? Ooh-ha. Ooh-ha. This stream has a content warning already. I don't need to fucking explain it to anyone out there. But likewise, I don't keep myself in close to 18 plus streams. Except I maybe should think up one commission like that. Again, this track, it is a namesake of an N64 track because I see this and I think, oh yeah, of course, it's Mario Kart 8. It's Mario Kart 8. And I'll talk about why I think that's a little bit of a problem when we get into the next cup. And don't worry, it's not exactly a problem as you might be thinking about. It's more so a concern that will also translate over to the future. But if you want to, I can explain it now. Say his name and he appears. I don't know why I thought about that, but I believe in Joe Hendry. Oh, banana! You know what's funny? I played Mario Kart 8 before I played Mario Kart 7, but I never played Mario Kart Wii because I had never owned the Wii. But you own the Wii U! What's the excuse you could have played Mario Kart Wii? What's the excuse? What's the excuse? You could have played Mario Kart Wii on your Wii U? What's the excuse? I didn't own a Wii U. My college roommate owned the Wii U. You could have still played Mario Kart Wii on that Wii U. You could have used you could have gotten a used copy of it and played on that Wii U. Because if you guys played multiplayer, I can only assume that you had more than 2 controllers, and at least one of them had to be a Wii remote. So you had the necessary means to play Mario Kart Wii. But you know what? the longer this goes, the funnier it gets. But don't worry. For the record, that's how I played Mario Kart Wii for the marathon. I played my Wii copy on my Wii U. Something that should also be said, and my commitment to the Mario Kart Spectacular Marathon, is every copy of Mario Kart that I'm playing is a legal copy that I own. Yes, even Mario Kart 8. All of them games that I have purchased in the past with money, or games that I have received as gifts with the money of, most likely, my parents. Goodbye, Bowser. I do not think that DK Mountain, this DK track, looks that much different from Mario Kart 7. Though I only played 7 yesterday, so that might be recollection bias. Because it's so fresh in my memory, I haven't forgotten about this track. It hasn't spent enough time outside of my vision. Oh no! don't think anyone had that copy at the time. It's fine. There we go. A flawless performance from Yup Alonso, the champion of Mario Kart 8. I myself am my own champion. Okay, I cannot hold on any longer. I have to talk about this now. Why do I think that these old tracks looking like this is a problem for Mario Kart 8? Well, I'll show it to you with a time trial. With a time, like, viewing at each track on the time trials. Oh, new vehicle customization. Neat. Incredible. Anyway, back to Mario. Oh? Ah. So, I need to be completely frank with this in the nicest way possible. The 8 tracks versus the retro tracks definitely show a cohesive dissonance, a thematic dissonance. Because since you have to now adapt tracks from the past to fit in mechanically with the new tracks of Mario Kart 8, you have a severe disbalance on which tracks will include anti-gravity versus which ones will. So for example, just from here, you can see that all 4 tracks here feature anti-gravity as a core mechanic. You see here that out of these tracks, 3 of them feature that mechanic strongly, and 1 of them features it adjacently, like a companionship. You see here, it's the same thing with Sunshine Airport. I would rather say that Sunshine Airport's design can be completely replicated without using the anti-gravity. Not so Dolphin Shoals or Electrodrome. And maybe a little bit with Mount Wario. And then we move on to the last section, Bone Dry Dunes Disregarded. And it's the same principle. 8 tracks definitely show that they have a key component with the anti-gravity, whereas the retro tracks have to readapt and reconstruct themselves to, at some points, forcefully place them in. Like, sure, the reference to the Ultra Hand in Mario Circuit is a neat callback, but that one was shoehorned in. Same with the walls in Toad's Turnpike. Same with now that we're gonna see it here. Same with that one slanted wall in Wario Stadium. It changes the track entirely to the point where it's no longer DS Wario Stadium anymore. It's Wario Stadium from Mario Kart 8. But it creates a divide. It creates a divide because now the old tracks that were redesigned so well no longer feel like they are from the same game. And the tracks that were from the last game, the tracks from Mario Kart 7, like DK Jungle and Music Park, don't really feel like new tracks either. Because we have DK Jungle in Mario Kart 7, the segment where anti-gravity is implemented doesn't exist there. So that means that the mechanic itself can be essentially sidetracked. And this creates an issue. For the tracks in... is this the original Mario Kart 8? Only 8 cups. And look at that character select screen. This is original Mario Kart 8. Version 1.0 original Mario Kart 8, by the way. So yeah, we're dialing that back. Look at the tracks from Mario Kart 8. All of the normal tracks from the Nitro courses of Mario Kart 8, and tell me, without a doubt, that one of them can be adapted into the future of Mario Kart without having to re-implement anti-gravity into the equation. This creates a divide. This creates a problem. This creates a situation where now Mario Kart 8 cannot be represented without dialing back the clock and implementing anti-gravity back into the franchise. And this will create a problem. I don't want to spoil it, but there are no tracks from Mario Kart 8 in Mario Kart Tour, nor in Mario Kart World. None of them make an appearance. And course design from Mario Kart World is so inventive with how it uses slants and terrain deformation that it doesn't really need to dial back to anti-gravity. So then I ask myself, which tracks would I see myself seeing back in Mario Kart World without dialing back the clock? And I say Bone Dry Dunes, Sunshine Airport, and Toad Harbor. Everything else is instantly removable. Because you would have to think how to reconstruct Water Park so it's not an underwater stage, how to reconstruct Sweet Sweet Canyon without thinking of it as an underwater stage, how to rethink Thwomp Ruins so that it discards the underwater section and the anti-gravity segments. Same with Twisted Mansion, same with Shy Guy Falls. The track that I think embodies the anti-gravity the most and in the most excellent fashion is Mario Circuit because it's shaped like a Möbius strip. And in that regard, it is the only track that works, and unfortunately for it, because your viewpoint never readjusts to denote the inclination, you never really see the anti-gravity in full force unless you're watching a replay where your characters are now driving on a wall. This problem does not extend to the DLC of the base Mario Kart 8. Luckily for everyone else. The problem itself does not extend to the DLC of Mario Kart 8, but it creates a divide in the booster course pass, and we'll talk there and we'll address that when we get there. For now, we have 2 more cups to play in this very nifty selection of cups, might I add. But yeah, this will create a problem. And I will not address that problem in here. I will address that problem when we get there. For now, Wario, you got the winner in this game. Wario got the winning side in this game, like legitimately. Oh, again? Eh, sure. Whatever. It's doing that thing, don't worry about it. For those wondering, no, the game is loading off of a USB drive, so it's a little bit slower on the load time. You pick Wario Stadium. I wanted to fire that. God damn it, Luigi. Alright, how do we feel about maps not being in version 1 of the game? Oh god, I thought I could dodge it. The map is not in version 1. No, I missed. I'm so glad that ramp design in Mario Kart has taken a turn where now every single ramp can be used for tricks. But we're still not quite there yet. Where is the blue shell? Doesn't matter anymore. I don't have a... Okay, I think you're thinking of the wrong Wario Stadium. Woohoo! There we go. I didn't mistime it. Yeah, you're thinking of the N64 Wario Stadium. Namesakes. Literal namesakes. It's honestly not the toughest confusion to get. They're named the same! I know! Wait, that's my first time not taking the glider ramp. Oh my god, it of course fucked me over. God damn it! Okay, now you know you're always supposed to take the you're always supposed to take the glider ramp there. On to another track that I cannot really call the track from the original game. Because this Sherbetland and the Sherbetland I played on on lap 4 definitely are not the same track. These two are not the same track. Oh, god damn it, do I have a newfound appreciation for Mario Kart Double Dash after this marathon. I still think of it as a very experimental game, but one that did good. One that did good experimentally, a little bit too much. I hate how inconsequential Mario Kart Double Dash becomes for the franchise. Fuck. Come on, Peach. Hit it. Okay, now I did it. Okay. Karmic Retribution, I suppose. Okay, once again, at what point do you call this a retro track if it's so virtually different? Also, you can totally rework this slanted ramp, but you cannot in any way rework that underwater section. Whew. Wait, I saw the little warning sign. Anyone behind me? Wow. Again, all the course design in Mario Kart 8 is wonderful. It's delightful to look at. And the way they redesigned these tracks is definitely both a pro and a con. Also, you can wash off the blooper in this game by going into the water. Something that you couldn't do in Mario Kart 7. In case you didn't know that. And don't worry, I'll prepare a document that lists every change from one Mario Kart to the next. Because I've been taking a little bit of a swift, quick notes. Melody Motorway! Or as it's known in the West Side, Music Park. What a boring name. I really like Melody Motorway way more because of the alliteration. I love alliterations. Again? Eh, whatever. You get a stronger boost now if you wait for the 2. That is a badass name, Melody Motorway. I know. We got robbed of the name. Wow. Goodbye, Bowser. people can be decently civil when we reach Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Get fucked over by my banana aim. God damn it. Okay, I want the coins to increase my base speed. Can you believe that it took us this long to have a dedicated horn button? You kind of have to remember that we didn't have one until Super Circuit and then... No, until 64. But then never again! Super Circuit and then never again! Oh, you just noticed that we only had one item slot. We've been working on one single item slot. Oh no! Ah, god damn it. OG Mario Kart 8, one single slot. I gotta say, yup, I was not expecting such a deep opinion of Mario Kart from you. I never knew how much you were into this series. See, when a game has good memes, it brings in new people to try it. I would argue that Mario Kart 8 sold more Wii U's for Nintendo than Smash for Wii U ever did. Which is fine by me. I don't really like Smash for Wii U. Why is everyone with the pipe frame? Give it to me! I want it! Anyway. And yeah, we've been running on one single item slot. Unfortunately for everything, this defined the fastest route. There is no faster route in this game than this. But also, yeah, I adore Mario Kart. Mario Kart is... I consider Mario Kart to be more important to me and more formative to me than the core Mario games. Like, I have a decent, semi-decent appreciation, and I like them a lot, but if you asked me on any Sunday afternoon, would I rather be playing Super Mario Odyssey, or would I rather be playing Mario Kart World, and I will say, oh, I'll be booting up Mario Kart World instantly. Because Mario Kart just calls to me. Would I rather be playing Mario Kart 64 or Super Mario 64? Now that's a little bit of a depending question. Now that's a loaded question. You know that's a loaded question. But would I rather be playing? Would I rather be playing? I don't know. No, you know what? Let's not ask that question. I realize that I'm off to lose with that question. Oh, but now if you asked me, would I rather be playing Super Mario Sunshine or Mario Kart Double Dash? Double Dash on a heartbeat. On a fucking heartbeat, I'd rather be playing Mario Kart Double Dash. Same with Mario Kart 7. Would I rather be playing 3D Land? No disrespect to 3D Land, I really like that game. But I wouldn't be caught dead playing Mario Kart 7 over... I wouldn't be caught playing Mario 3D Land over Mario Kart 7. Like, let's just be completely honest. God damn it, I don't want to watch the highlight reel. Take me to the results screen because you do not have an awards ceremony. Why do you not have an awards ceremony? Why couldn't you add an awards ceremony to 8 Deluxe? I'm sorry that I keep bringing up the Mario Kart games of the future, but that was such an easy fix to make. Why did they not add a... whatever, dude. Whatever. But I'll always be playing more Mario Kart than 2D or 3D Mario. It's... There you go, Leslie. That's your unlocked character. We got to see Pink Gold Peach in the Mario Kart 8 original. Wonderful. Absolutely delightful. Back to Mario. And into the final section of these tracks. And I'm gonna be honest, the change that they did to Piranha Plant Slide is so disorienting. It makes the track prettier, but goddammit, it makes it worse, in my opinion. But whatever. We're here. This is not from Mario Kart DS. Like, what the fuck is this? This is an entirely new track. This is an entirely new track. This is not from Mario Kart DS. This is just a namesake. This is just a namesake at this point. This track is so wonderful. The reimagining of these tracks in Mario Kart 8, like I'm saying, it's the strongest suit of Mario Kart 8 and also its biggest weakness. Because now, forever, everyone will start expecting the same kind of treatment for the retro tracks. The issue is when that treatment doesn't come. Redesigning the needles of a clock to act as ramps instead of obstacles. Reworking the cog section so that you can see the inner workings of the clock as you also take into each directional cog. Making it so that you can ramp off and you can trick off of the spinning gears, relatively locating everything inside a clock that you can see from the inside into the outside. This is like a grandpappy's clock at your living room. Let's take the lower path for now. At least one time we need to take it. Okay, how I wanted to say things before. I like 2D and 3D Mario, but I love Mario Kart. I have high respects for the franchise, but I love Mario Kart. I don't like what they did to this track. And it's all because of one single change, and it's this part. This was so shoehorned in. Again. That little change was so shoehorned in. Playing them pipes! The perfect boost is now on 2 instead of on 3. Instead of on the end of 2. Oops. And there we go. Now we get Mario Karted. It happens at least once every single lap. I like that I called it laps instead of sessions. Also, a little stylish detail that I haven't talked about in regards to tricking, because tricks in this game have now variants. This is so disorienting. I never know how to aim it. I prefer it in DS and in Tour, where it's easier to aim. Oh god! Wasn't even first! Leave me alone. Then I'm a bitch! I'm getting Mario Karted against my volition. Okay, something that I haven't mentioned is regarding tricks. Every character will have 3 particularly average tricks that they can perform at any possible ramp, and 1 special trick that they will always perform in specific ramps. For example, here, it's the standing, fist bump, standing again. Let me see if I can get the other one to play out. Maybe not. Incredible. Holding onto the card. But this one here, jumping and twisting, that one is exclusive to that round. And to the stream of water. Oh no, I forgot to grab another item box again. Ah! I was sure that I was gonna dodge it. It's okay, I never liked this truck anyway. Oh god. I respect the Super Frenchio. Super Frenchio, what the fuck? I respect the Super Mario franchise, but it's just not for me. Mario Kart has always been more up my alley. Same here. Super Frenchio. Super Frenchio! God. Ugh, Grumble Volcano. We go from tracks that were changed drastically to a track that feels like it was just ported over. I'm not sorry, Grumble Volcano. I don't really like you, and I don't like you here. It even has, like, similar music vibes. Also, we're gonna run into ads very soon. To the subscribers, that's not a worry. To those who are not subscribed, the ad time helps me finance the channel and bring you more Mario Kart. So if you want to keep supporting me and supporting the Mario Kart marathons, you should totally consider subscribing or leaving the ads on. Whichever helps you the most. I'm not gonna force anyone into it. I do not like you! I do not like you! Grumble Volcano! Again, I didn't like you on Wii, I don't like you here either. Let's take the left path. Okay, as I was saying, I think Mario Kart 8 either runs at a perfectly stable 30 FPS, or at a... Oh my god, fuck off. Goodbye, Peach! Why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening? Why does it keep happening? Why do I keep seeing people fall off the track? Oh my god, that is so funny. Oh god. This calls for an E-rank? Sure, yeah. There we go. I'm done. I'm done with I'm done with the worst track of in my opinion, or second worst. All right. Mario Kart 7 had two section tracks. Mario Kart 8 also has two section tracks. This being the better of them. Oh God! You were so bad in your original game. Why is this one so fire? Good time. Honestly, I think that was a better drop than the actual drop from the track itself. The glow up of this track is phenomenal. And unfortunately for Mario Kart 8, this is Mario Kart 8's best performance and best showcase of its mechanics than its own Rainbow Road. What the hell is this, man? You are a Mario Kart 8 track now. You're no longer Mario Kart 64. You have been dethroned. Here we go. I think that helps me on my first place ranking. Yes, there we go. Secured. There we go. And thus, we have ran over every single course in Mario Kart 8. Not gonna lie, I feel like the retro selection of this game carries it so hard. But that's not to say that the game itself doesn't have banger tracks like Toad Harbor, Dolphin Shoals, Mount Wario, Sunshine Airport. But it also has several duds: Twisted Mansion, Bone Dry Dunes. It has several duds. Like, let's not ignore them. Most of the tracks here are duds. But the retro selection is such an incredible glow up. Wait, yup, liking a desert track? No, I said Bone Dry Dunes is not good. In fact, both desert tracks in this game are bad. The only desert track that I've liked so far has been Dry Dry Ruins in Wii and Yoshi Desert in GBA. Every other desert track is bad. Wii U, are you doing okay? Okay, we're just jump cutting to another frame. Got it. Wii U forgot how to load. I forgot the DK daps in this game. You are so mid. Give it time. This Wii U is a little bit old. But we're just seeing gameplay highlights, so is it trying its best to still match the gameplay to the current credits? I think it is. That is so funny. Okay. Oh my god, it was. Music performance by the Mario Kart Band. God, they did a fantastic job with the soundtrack. Wario time! Look at all the fake brands that they made for this game. This is what I mean when I say this has great world building. Oh, that brought me chills! Oh, fuck! Wow, that was chill-inducing! Holy shit! Oh boy! Oh wow, that was chill-inducing! Alright, let's take a look at the character that we unlocked. I wonder who it'll be. It's me! This is the first time that we saw Miis in this marathon. Kind of unprecedented. Why are the Miis showing up now? Why are the Miis showing up now? It's kind of funny. Anyway, that was Mario Kart 8. In my opinion, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know how to place it into words. But I don't feel like I got any distinct difference in playing this game when contrasted to yesterday's Mario Kart 7. Like, I feel that Mario Kart 8's iterations of the franchise are small bumps. On the graphical department, it is a fucking beast. And we finally have a horn button. Don't forget, we finally have a horn button. But on the gameplay department, it is so far, and not considering DS, because DS was just the game to bring back to dial back the franchise from the wacky changes of Double Dash. To this point, Mario Kart 8 feels like the one that innovates the least. On the gameplay aspect again. Because visuals wise, this is such a galactic leap. When we pit ourselves back to 7, or Wii if you'd rather. Wii feels like a visual downgrade from Mario Kart Double Dash. 7 doesn't feel like it's ramping up the graphical department that much. But 8 takes a leap off of those stairs. Up in the quality. It is a galactic leap contrasted to Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart Wii that came before it. Thus making it the most visually stunning Mario Kart game to date. But that means that on the gameplay aspect, they tuned down. Or not even tuned down, they just maintained. To me, 8 felt exactly the same to play as Mario Kart 7. And I do not think that's a positive. In a franchise that has been either reworking itself and devolving over through time, or a franchise that has been tweaking minor things to ramp up as the previous iteration left off. And this is a situation that I lived with Mario Kart 7, but I didn't want to say it yesterday. The Mario Kart 7 feels different-ish from Mario Kart Wii, but Mario Kart 7 doesn't feel like the evolution of a franchise. It more so feels like the last classical Mario Kart with 8 characters. Meanwhile, 8, that it's supposed to be a giant leap, doesn't feel drastically different from 7. If you play 7, you can play 8. And we still have 3 games in the marathon, and unfortunately for everything, the next 2 games in the marathon are also akin feeling. And regrettably for one of them, I cannot realistically show you what it's like to play the base version of that game anymore because that version doesn't exist. So, tomorrow we'll return for Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. But next week, we'll return for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Kart Tour, and the ending of the Mario Kart Spectacular Marathon. Holy shit! I want to play Mario Kart World so badly! Let me go back! Until then, we're gonna find someone to raid out. Who do we raid out right now? Who do we raid? Oh, Governor. Who do we go and raid out, Governor? Let me see. I wanna see who do we raid out. Hopefully no one's streaming something that is horror based. Oh, Sora is Regan. So Sora's reading 2D stuff. Let's just raid over to them. So we're gonna put the raid on. Start the chain attack. Oh, this is streaming just barely started. Okay, start the chain attack, and until next time, I'll see you again on a different adventure. I'll see you next time on a different adventure. Peace, and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbyes!